AITA for taking my daughter's phone away for exposing my dirty laundry to her friends in a group chat. I, 50F, am a newly divorced single mum who was left by my ex after 27 years of marriage, after his mistress became pregnant. I have a 17-year-old daughter and a 26-year-old daughter. My 26-year-old lives abroad. My ex-husband was physically and verbally abusive our entire marriage. The physical abuse began in earnest in our mid-20s and reached a peak in our early 30s. I only have a high school diploma. I originally wanted to go to college after marriage, but my ex's abuse had me paralyzed to do anything he labeled as opposing, undermining him and our family, which included education and work. I tried to leave many times from around age 26 to 33 when the physical abuse was the worst, but he'd find me. He'd alternate between gifts and apologies and threats. He also involved our bishop, who sided with him. He would go through our trash and once found a pamphlet for a community college program, and the ensuing rage nearly landed me in the hospital. He'd call 5 times a day when he was at work and would often hit me if I missed a call accusing me of cheating or job hunting. Mid-30s, his physical abuse died down a bit, but the verbal abuse and controlling fixation, where he'd constantly be paranoid and call me a liar, sneaky, undermining, remained until our late 40s when he began ignoring me completely. I was so broken down at that point that I was an emotional robot with I know interests, enjoyment of life, aspirations. That's when he started calling me dumb, boring, empty. He even said he'd prefer a liar and underminer over what I was now and left me for his pregnant mistress, who later called the cops on him for hitting her, but declined to press charges. My ex wasn't a big earner and spent a lot keeping up appearances, so I got around $7,000 in the divorce. I understand many would be thankful for what I got. I got a job after 2 months making $14 an hour, but my boss said he can't schedule me full-time. Take it or leave it. But I'm concerned about my retirement because all I want is to be able to retire in my 70s with consistent food and shelter, since I'm already having health issues. So I asked my 17-year-old, who took a personal finance elective, to help me read through some information I found online about retirement savings. The other day my phone was dead and I needed to look something up, so I used my daughter's phone. I found a group chat where my daughter was asking her friends who were in the class for advice, and they were saying, "I don't know, sounds tough," or saying I should apply for hospital jobs. She then wrote, "I know my mum is an example of what not to do, but help please." She also aired laundry about how her new stepmother was like a mini version of me and doesn't understand why people like her dad get off on the fighting and his new wife opposing him, which leads to him tearing her down and then making up with her. She also claims that I was thrown to the side by my ex because he got bored of me being what he wanted, and a classmate said maybe her dad likes the fighting because he knows he'll win and feel like a champion. I just feel it was so disrespectful since I've told her about the abuse, yet she doesn't understand the toll it takes on you. I didn't need her airing out my dirty laundry. Her response was she cut her dad off, so she does understand, and was trying to help. I took her phone for the afternoon, saying maybe she'll think twice criticizing my choices to her friends. AITA.